I think it's here. It actually came today. I wanted to pop in to give you guys a quick update on a few things and to share with you something super exciting that I think you all will be excited about because it involves you. So we'll share that at the end of the video. So the first thing I wanted to share about is about my Switzerland videos. And I want to just let you all know I'm not trying to milk this trip, so to speak. What I mean by that is like really draw it out and really just highlight, like, look at this big trip we did and everything. Because what happened, I was planning to do about 3 videos of the trip and share it, and I figured that was about as long as I wanted to stretch it out because the trip was 10 days. However, it was such an enjoyable trip for our family, and I took a fair amount of videos. And first off, travel videos are actually the ones I enjoy the most. It's like a storytelling and it's a memory making experience for my family, and so I really enjoy putting them together, but they do take a lot more work. So number one, the videos are mostly for my family's memories and I share them with you all. If it was just to share on YouTube, I would probably cut out a lot to make them shorter, but I wanted to keep a lot of the little things in for our sake. And so the videos started to drag out, and I don't like to have videos go over about 20 or 30 minutes. I feel it just sort of starts dragging after a bit. So having said all that, there's like a total of 5 videos. Anyway, you all have been saying so far that you're really enjoying them, and I really appreciate that because yeah, we really enjoyed it, but I feel like 5 videos is dragging it out a little bit long since I normally just post once a week because I have limited capabilities as far as how much I'm editing and being a mom and everything else. Now, just to give you kind of a window into my life, just a little bit, some of the things I have been trying to balance and to work on is just sharing my story. Maybe if you're a really busy mom, it'll help you realize you're not alone in sort of the balancing mom life, and if you have something else, maybe a business or a career or something that you just find like you can hardly juggle it all. And that's one of the reasons I only post once a week, is because it's hard enough to keep up 1 video a week, and I don't want to take any more away from my family than I already do. And I have been really trying the last while to try to come up with a system that I can keep both YouTube and also be more present with my family. Because just a peek into this, these videos are very time consuming for the travel part because there's so much stuff to go through, and I'm trying to put it together in a better way and with storytelling. And it's just travel videos always take me way longer. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those videos averaged about 40 hours into one video. Some of them not as long, some of them were more time consuming than others. But anyway, so I do have them all finished now. But I feel like I just had my nose to the grindstone and my family got neglected. And in my head I was thinking, well, I could just post Fridays and Tuesdays and Fridays and Tuesdays and quickly get them out there so it's not drug out over a whole month. But then I'm like, no, then I have to come up with more things for the next week because I try to stay on a consistent schedule every Friday. But I just wanted to mention that we are back from Switzerland and there's 3 more episodes coming. And the reason it drug out so long is it's primarily for our family memories, and it's been taking me forever to edit, and I just can't, with my schedule, do more than 1 a week. So the last few months I've really been praying a lot about this YouTube channel, wondering if this is what I should be doing and continuing to do because it does take so much of my time, and I've been praying that if it's not meant to be, God's going to shut it down. I've been praying some other things as well. And I have just been praying that God would open some kind of way that I can manage it more efficiently and spend less time in certain areas, like especially editing, because I want to be more present with my children. I don't want them to always remember me sitting at the computer. So through that process, I actually have someone now that is helping me with one step of my videos, and that's at the end where they color grade it. That always took me a little while to do, and I never enjoyed it, and it's not really a creative process for me. And it helps save me time, but it also costs money. And so you may see a few more sponsorships here and there to help with that. But I am trying every possible way to take the workload and make it manageable so I don't neglect my family. And it's a struggle right now. A lot of you have asked, well, how do you balance it all? And I don't really know. So I'm trying to figure that out. And if I can't soon figure it out, I will have to let YouTube go because my family is primarily most important. Sorry, that was a little rant. But anyway, the next exciting thing that involves you guys. So remember back when I partnered up with Hey Bike and we did like an e-bike review. It was kind of a fun little project. I'm like, sure, we could have another e-bike around for when company comes so they can come with us. So Hey Bike wanted to work with us again, and I'm like, really, I'm not one that likes to have a bunch of stuff around. We already have way too much. And I'm like, we don't really need another e-bike. I don't want to just have an e-bike just for the sake of a review. And after a while I said, it just doesn't look right for me anyway on this channel. It's like, why would I just keep getting e-bikes? It's not an e-bike channel, it's not a tech channel. So I'm like, you know what? I will work with you all if you work with me and we can actually give these bikes away to you all, because so many of you were saying, oh, if only we could afford one, or we'd love to have one, but it's not in our budget right now. So I'm like, this would be the perfect opportunity. Christmas coming up, Black Friday's coming up. And so they have 2 new releases, and they look like really nice bikes. And so we're doing 2 whole giveaways of 2 e-bikes. I think they're both valued at like $1,500 for you guys. So this is super exciting. There's actually one kind of major hiccup for some of you, and actually for others it might be a pretty big win depending where you live. Since they're sending the bike to me, I won't be sending the bike to the winner. It just costs so much to ship. If you do win the bike, you're going to have to come to my area. I will meet you, or if you yourself want to hire someone to come pick it up and deliver it to you wherever you live in the country. This is only for US citizens. You could do it that way, but you're gonna have to get it and pick it up and have it at your place by a certain date, because we will need a picture with you and the bike. So you can start thinking about that and seeing if that's an option if you don't live in this area. Just to give kind of a reference, you can just type in Harrisburg, PA. We're about 40 minutes from there, but that gives a general idea. If you think that you could come here, I don't know how many, I know there's quite a few of you viewers that are within a few hours. So it could really narrow the pool down to the people that can actually enter to win. And so that's a plus for them. And then for all of the rest of you that can't get here, I'm really sorry. But it's about the only way we could do it. But if you want to invest in shipping, you can hire people. There's a website called like Citizen Shipper where people, it's kind of like Uber, but people ship. And so sometimes you can find really good deals where people are coming from East Coast to West Coast and they already have a route, and maybe it would only cost you $100 for them to throw the bike in and take it. Maybe it'd be $2, I don't really know, but you could start checking into some of that and see if you can find a way that they could pick the bike up and take it to you. So that would be an option. But you will have to have it figured out and have the bike picked up by a certain date, and we'll reveal all that later. So if you're interested in this, I wanted to give you a heads up. We're going to be posting this on Instagram. I know some of you hate that the giveaways are on Instagram, but it's about the only way I can do it. YouTube is so full of scams, and please don't message me asking if I emailed you. Just be aware there's going to be people come down in the comments. They're going to steal my picture, they're going to steal my name and alter it a little bit to just look very closely, and then they're going to say, hey, you won, blah 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 blah. It's going to happen everywhere, so just be wise. If it's me, I will never ask you for money, ever. Okay, so I will have specific rules on when I'm going to be announcing, how I'm going to be announcing, and I will have a way of tagging you so that you know it is legitly me. So if you aren't subscribed already, and you definitely know you don't want to miss it, I recommend you subscribe. I'll be posting on my community post when we're ready to start the giveaway. I'll also be posting over on Instagram, so you need to follow me there. And actually that bike just arrived today. So I just want to give you a heads up on some of the fun things that are coming, and why Switzerland is like taking up 5 weeks. It's crazy, but I hope you continue to enjoy them even though you know it happened in September. So they are a little bit outdated by the time the last one's done posting, but we'll get back into like more updated content soon. I just wanted to let you know, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're over on Instagram, because big fun giveaways. I'm so excited because your support means so much to me. Different times I'm like, how can I give back to you guys? Just do little giveaways and different things that show you that it means so much to me. So this is going to be a big one, 2 big ones. We're going to do one for Black Friday and one for Christmas. So yay! So excited! I can't wait to see which one of you all wins this. Anyway, I need to get back in and do some meal planning. I need to go grocery shopping, all the things. And I'm just feeling very relieved that my last video is finally edited. I just finished it up today of Switzerland because I've had my nose to the grindstone for weeks, and I'm feeling quite guilty of how my family has been neglected through it all. So anyway, but we will have those memories for years to come. See you guys next time. Oh, and the video coming up is one of my favorites. It's when we go digging into some Anabaptist history, not just tons, but some. And yeah, just different things that were going on. We went to Lucerne and just had some really good family moments. But it's the very last video that we're doing, the last episode, that I think is the one with the most thrills. If you are scared of heights, and some of the other videos were freaking you out, I had people commenting saying, oh my word, I couldn't even watch, I had to skip ahead. Well, then it's probably not for you, because the one thing that we ended up doing in that last day that we were there, it almost took my breath away just to watch it again. I am kind of scared of heights, but not like overly. But this one, till we were done getting down from that mountain in that certain ride, I seriously was that tense. My legs and everything hurt. So there's some pretty stunning video views too that I feel don't do justice to what it looked like, but it kind of gives you an idea. Anyway, so it was such a blessing to be able to go on that trip. 10 years of married life. It's been great. Xander keeps knocking on the window. He needs help finding a Lego, so I better go in. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, because bike giveaway. Sorry. Awesome. Thank you so much. Anywhere? Yeah, just anywhere is fine. Appreciate it. You're welcome. So this bike is going to be for one of you all. As a big thank you for your support. And there's another one coming. We're doing 2 giveaways. How cool is that? Black Friday and Christmas.